The sun rises for me. Respect my name.
Hey yo, what's cooking, my boy? So, unless you've been living under a rock for the past couple days, I'm sure you're well aware of the trailer that recently dropped called Chaos Reigns or something like that, right? And just like pretty much everything else with this game so far, a lot of the fans are not happy with what they're seeing. And if you want to know my opinion on this, honestly, I don't really like how they just gender swap main stable characters that people have already been fans of for a long time. It kind of feels like a shitty excuse to put female characters in the game instead of actually taking the time to create new, cool female characters. At the same time, though, I wasn't really a big fan of either of those characters, so I'm not too upset. You know, I'm not too crazy about it.
Whoa, let's wind that back. What I meant to say is that Cyrax and Sector have never really been my mains. I never really mained them in any game, to be honest. So, yeah, that's what I meant to say by that. Of course, I like Sector and Cyrax. I didn't mean it like that, right? Chill out.
But if they are doing this for like just some, oh, girls get it done type of moment, then yeah, I am gonna be kind of cheesed about it. But you know, we're just gonna have to wait till then. And I know there's already a lot of people comparing Mortal Kombat 1 story to the Avengers Endgame or like just Marvel in general. So if they have one of those scenes like in Endgame, then oh brother, it's just gonna add more fuel to the fire. But honestly, bro, like I said, if they're not shoving it in our faces and trying to like over explain shit, then maybe it might not be too bad, you know. If it flows, you know, si tiene flow, maybe it won't be that bad, but we'll have to see. Alrighty, that's a wrap on my opinion. Let's get to the good stuff.
Everybody liked Frost. She had ice in her hair. She looked like a woman, big fucking tits, side cleavage.
So Grandmaster Gooner here, Total MK, is upset because Sector and Cyrax got gender swapped, but they don't have tatas, chichis, bazungas, bro. He's upset. That's crazy, bro. Bro, this 40-minute yap session gets shut down with this. It's really crazy because this is barely the 10 minutes of this 40-minute long video, and I haven't even shown you the worst things he said in the video, bro. It's crazy. I can't believe this is a grown man saying this shit. Like, I get it, bro. I understand being upset about switching the genders of well-known characters, fan-favorite characters, you know. It sucks. I get it. Hey, take a shot every time you hear, of course.
Sector, master armorer of the Lin Kuei. Sector grew up immersed in the Lin Kuei culture. Her mother was a leading warrior. Of course she was. Her father was its master armorer. Sector marveled at his flawless work. Apprenticing with him, she eventually surpassed her father's skills, of course. When he retired, she took his place, of course. But Sector also wanted to honor her mother's legacy, of course. Her vast knowledge of weaponry and her formidable martial arts makes Sector a combatant like no other, of course. Sensing Sector was a kindred spirit, Sub-Zero shared with her his grand vision for the Lin Kuei's future. She joined his efforts immediately. Now Sub-Zero's most trusted lieutenant, Sector will force the Lin Kuei to evolve, of course. Those who cannot change will be eliminated, of course.
Of course. Whenever it's mentioned that Sector or her mom are good at anything, but whenever her dad is mentioned to be good at making armor, nothing, right? You didn't say of course to that, but everything else about the women in this bio, you're just of course. Oh, she surpassed her dad. Of course. Her mom was a Lin Kuei Grandmaster. Of course. Oh, but the dad?
For a start, she doesn't even look like a woman at all. There's like no tits on her. You can't tell. There's barely any hips. You know, it's like, what was the fucking point? If you're gonna put a girl in the game, you make her look like a fucking woman at least? No? Why'd you do it for? Oh, that's what Breach. Sorry, breach is the new term we're using.
So you mean to tell me, Total MK, that you would have been fine with this? You would have been fine with the gender swap if only they had big old bazungas and dump trucks. That's what you're telling me, bro. Listen, bro, I don't know where this guy's from, but I would like to visit. Apparently, by the way he's talking, women just walk around with their big old milk jugs, just hanging out, broad daylight, walking down the street, and their dump trucks hanging out, big old milk trucks hanging out too. The milk truck just arrived as well.
What is your bone size? Milk truck just arrived. Big boob girl high.
Now listen, I get that's not the point he's trying to make, but man, just say what you really mean. Just say you want girls with big tits and big asses in the game. Stop saying you want realistic women, because I hate to be that guy, but I wonder what your mom looks like. I wonder what your aunts look like. I wonder what your sisters look like, bro. Stop trying to skirt around what you really want to say and just say it. Just say you want characters with big asses and big titties in the game, and stop trying to be like this. Oh, I want normal, natural looking women in the game. Shut up, bro. Shut up. No one's buying that shit. Bro, I can almost guarantee you wouldn't be getting that much hate if you said what you really wanted. Just fan service. Big old mommy milkers. I honestly hope Madame Bo is the final secret character, just to spite all you horn dogs, bro.
I want to suck your balls. Put my ass in your asshole. Ooh.
So let's break this down. Sector grew up immersed in the Lin Kuei culture. Bullshit.
Damn, okay, lore expert on the story that hasn't even come out yet. You played the story expansion already?
The Lin Kuei is a group of male assassins. I've played all the Mortal Kombats, and I don't remember any female assassins being Lin Kuei other than Frost.
Well, way to dismantle your own argument, buddy. Thank you for that. I'm also pretty sure Serena might have been in the Lin Kuei for a little bit. So, you know, there's that. But no, Lin Kuei's a boys-only club.
Frost was their big thing. That was before Mortal Kombat even came out. They're like, we're gonna add a female character to the game, a female Scorpion or a female Sub-Zero. That's what they wanted to do. And back then there was no work, there was no DI. They just wanted to have a cool female version, and I'm fine with that, because guess what? They wrote that character well, didn't they? Everybody liked Frost.
I'm sorry, who the fuck is this everybody? Because I can tell you something, I hated this fucking character. She's just canonically a lesser version of Sub-Zero, and she's just arrogant and annoying, and she ends up betraying Sub-Zero in the end, so fuck Frost. And then she lines up with Kronika at the end? Bro, I don't know about, like, I'm not a fucking English professor. I don't know about if she was well written or not, or whatever the fuck, but I can guarantee you, me and a lot of people did not like this bitch. Maybe Berlin liked her, but not
Who the f do that at me? Who did it? Raiden, show me. Raiden, show me who did it. She kinda bad though. Is that Frost?
No one else who's a leading warrior. They couldn't just say warrior. They have to say leading warrior, because the woman is always in charge now in the video games. You know, the men, they're just there for NPCs, background decoration. You know, the mother was the leading warrior. It wasn't Sub-Zero. It wasn't the Grandmasters of the Lin Kuei, because it says leading warrior. My father was its master armor. Of course, the man is the servant now who makes the armor for the Lin Kuei. He's not a warrior. So the man is not the warrior, the woman is now.
Womp womp. Cry me a fucking river, brother. Why are you so upset over NPCs, my guy? You said it yourself, they're NPCs. Why are you so upset? I truly believe they could have written this character perfectly, and people like you would have still been like, oh, she's a strong female warrior. That's not possible.
She surpassed her father's skills. When he retired, she took his place!
Of course she did! 'Cause she's a woman!
Bro, I don't know if this is a bit or not, but this shit had me dying, bro. This feels like the old man yelling at Cloud meme.
You think that this guy that made all the armor for the Lin Kuei did it all by himself, and when he decided to retire, the guy who obviously he worked with, he didn't make them in charge. Instead, he made his daughter, who at first didn't have his skill because she eventually surpassed his skills, was put in charge. And put into this whole thing makes no sense.
My guy, for someone that complains about Warner Brothers and NetherRealm being corrupt companies, it seems so crazy to me that the concept of a family-owned business is such an odd thing to you, bro. Of course, a father that runs their own armor shop or whatever would hand it down to their daughter or son that surpasses them in skill level. How does that so hard to understand? You just read it.
So she's a warrior now, but she's the armorer too? Does she also make the sandwiches for the Lin Kuei? Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. That's not my fault. She apparently does everything. Does she also service the men at night?
That's crazy. I'm not gonna sit here and like white knight defend this, call him sexist or whatever, because you know what? they seem like jokes, but the thing is, I don't know if this man is actually joking, you know? I'm gonna be real though, that noise he made at the end, that shit made me laugh. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sensing Sector was a kindred spirit, Sub-Zero shared with her his grand vision for the Link. Of course he did. He was in charge. She joined his efforts immediately. He was in charge of the Lin Kuei. He didn't even want to fully trust Frost. He trusted Frost and she went crazy. I didn't want MKX or something. You know, he's like, Frost has a lot to learn or some shit, right? Can't do that anymore. A man can't tell a woman what to do anymore because that's sexist. You know what I mean? The woman has to be in charge and the man has to agree with everything she does. That's what this is saying. Right?
No, bro, what the hell? You're telling me that's what you got from reading that? Okay, I don't think this guy's joking anymore. These are astronomical levels of reaching, my boy. What are you talking about? I guess you wanted Sub-Zero to make some chump the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei as long as it's a guy.
Now Sub-Zero's most trusted lieutenant. Of course she is. Sector will force the Lin Kuei to evolve. Those who cannot change will be eliminated. Now, who do you think they are talking about when they say Sector will force the Lin Kuei to evolve? Those who cannot change will be eliminated. Who do you think they're talking about? I don't know what you... It's just a bio. This is written by the people at NetherRealm. They are so woke. Everything they do is infested with this shit. It's not a bio anymore. It's a message from the team. And they're telling you that if you don't support this shit, if you don't support female sector, if you don't support DEI, ESG Bridge, you will be eliminated.
Relax, brother. No one's gonna eliminate you for not liking Sector or Cyrax being changed to females, my guy. Like, bro, are you here to play Mortal Kombat? Or, like, talk about what you like and don't like? Or are you here to try to get everyone else as paranoid as you are? It's perfectly fine to disagree with the changes having being made, but to be here being, so the company's gonna eliminate us, they're speaking directly to us. Like, dog, you're doing way too much.
So the first statement, Cyrax was born into the Zakai, never heard of it. One of Lin Kuei's many subclans, never heard of it.
I can almost guarantee you've never heard of the Tyra clan either. So where's a 15, 20, 40 minute long video on that, bruh? Cause I checked your channel, bro, and I didn't see that video on there anywhere. So I'm still waiting on that, but you know, whatever.
For generations, it has maintained a quiet presence in Niger's airmen. Of course! It's in Africa! Of fucking course! Cyrax was Jamaican! We had a Jamaican Mortal Kombat character! Now we don't! That's racist!
Bro, are you okay? Did we play the same Mortal Kombat 9? What are you talking about? How are you so confident and wrong at the same time, bro? I would be embarrassed of this video. You said you played all the Mortal Kombats or whatever, but like, did anything stick, bro? You seem to not know anything.
You cancelled a Jamaican guy! And MK9! Looked Jamaican, sounded Jamaican, was fucking Jamaican!
Except he wasn't Jamaican, you dumbass. If you spent just a little bit of your time and read his bio, just like how you're over-analyzing Cyrax bio in this fucking moment right now, you would understand that, no, he's not Jamaican, you big old dummy. He's from Botswana, which obviously is a play on Botswana. And yeah, you know what? You can eat a fucking dick for being so confident and wrong at the same time. You could have done one Google search too if you weren't confident, but no, you couldn't even do that. You just had to come out here swinging around this honestly racist ass opinion. That's what it comes off as. I don't know what else you want me to take from this, but this isn't the first time you do some shit like this either, bro. So honestly, bro, at this point it's getting harder and harder to try to defend you.
Don't we have enough African American warriors in Mortal Kombat? Darius, Jax. No?
Ah, so this is what you really wanted to say. There's too many black people in the game now. Got it. And then you proceed to only name 2. That's fucking sick. Cool. Whoa, Garrus, you barely made the cut, my guy. They almost had 3 black characters in the game. Could you believe that? Can you believe that?
I don't know if you noticed it in the story mode. It's always like, look at my face. Look, I am African American. Just so you know, I am African American. Look at me. Look how African American I am. It's always like, look at my face. Look, I am African American. When they put Frost in, she was hot. Ice in her hair, cleavage.
Alright, definitely getting harder to defend the Gooner allegations with this one. So yeah, guys, at the end of the day, I don't play fighting games to come. That's just me though. I perfectly understand being upset over gender swapping fan favorite characters. I get that. I'm pretty upset over that too, but you know what? To be saying, oh, they race swapped her too, when that's just completely wrong. To be so confidently wrong is crazy. Someone had to check you eventually, bro. Like, and the thing is, this isn't the first time. When Takeda dropped, you were bitching and moaning over a darker skin tone, not even confirmed to be an actual change by the developers, bro. And you started bitching and complaining on the internet. Oh, they race up Takeda, DEI, woke agenda, bro. Do you even know what you're talking about half the time you're speaking? And don't even get me started on the Cyrax being Jamaican thing. What the hell is that even about, bro? Where'd you even get that from? Just pulling shit straight out of your ass. For what, bro? For what? Just to get people as paranoid as you are? They're gonna eliminate us if we don't agree with their changes. Shut the f. Just wanted to say my opinion on this pretty stupid video. But yeah, that's about it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to support the boy. And yeah.